Wherever you are, may you just take a second to arrive at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweeping your hands up overhead. Exhale to fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale to fold. And stepping back to your high plank, exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. And then making your way back to your downward facing dog. Just taking a second to pedal out the feet, lifting one heel and then the other, working into those hips. On your next inhale, we sweep that left leg up, creating the space to step it to the front of the mat, drawing that strength up, engaging the rib cage as we sweep the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, step that right foot forward. Your chest melts to your knees. Inhale, sweeping your right hand overhead, letting that left hand plant in front of the feet. Just stretching through the side body. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then rolling up through the vertebrae, we sweep our hands up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to fold, letting your body melt to the ground. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands down, stepping back to your high plank, flowing through your vinyasa, making any modifications you might need. Making your way back to your downward facing dog, finding a few grounding breaths as we meet in this pose. On your next inhale, sweep that right foot up, tiger curl it in towards your nose, stepping through high lunge. Inhale, sweep those hands up overhead, engaging the core. Deep breath here. Exhale, hands frame that front foot, stepping that left foot forward, folding forward. Planting that right hand down, we're just going to sweep the left hand up, finding that link through the side body, taking a gaze at that top hand. And on your next exhale, lowering down, finding your forward fold, melting the stomach a little closer to the knees. On your next inhale, rolling all the way up through the spine, sweeping the hands up overhead, finding a nice chest opener. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, melting the body to the ground. Planting those hands, we'll step back to our high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, pushing back to your downward facing dog. Next inhale, sweep that left leg up. Maybe you want to take a bend to the knee, open the hips. Maybe you want to find some circles with that knee. Just rotating the hip, opening up into that left hip flexor. And then inhale, step that left foot forward, sweep the hands up overhead. Then planting that right hand down, finding a nice twist, left hand overhead. Maybe you take a gaze towards that hand. Inhale, engage the core, sweep both hands up overhead, finding that high lunge. Exhale, hands frame the front foot, step that right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up overhead. Maybe you want to find that back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale to fold. Stepping back, coming through your vinyasa, making any modifications you need. Maybe you want to try up dog, rolling back over the toes, meeting in downward facing dog. Finding one breath here. And on your next inhale, we can sweep that right foot up, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you want to draw circles with your knee on this side, creating that space. Then inhale, stepping that right foot forward, sweep the hands up overhead, engage that core, draw the rib cage in. On your next exhale, lower that left hand down, sweep the right hand up, take a gaze. And then inhale, engage the core, sweep both hands up overhead, high lunge. Exhale, hands frame that front foot, left meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, melt that stomach a little closer. And then inhale, roll slowly up through the vertebrae, sweeping the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Just taking a moment to breathe here, arriving back in the body. Now that you've warmed everything up, maybe you want to set an intention for your day, maybe you want to continue on with your flow. Wherever you are, just making a decision that brings you joy.